Will do. Hey, Ina. I don't know if you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. I've decided to put um a welcome screen on it while I set things up. Hopefully it's working right. I don't know if you can hear anything. Kind of revealing how I made it though. I should really change that. Probably gonna make a different version though. Like the first prototype of like kind of what I want to do. And then gonna make one in Adobe. Yeah, it's the first kind of prototype with it though. So this is one I just found for free. So what I'll probably do is make a little custom one in Adobe, but it gives me a good idea of what I kind of need. I think my problem is just finding the right music. I figured if I started earlier, there was a chance that you would catch a stream, so partly that gave me the motivation to pop on. Alright. Now let's see if this transition works. There we go. That worked. And I think what I need to do is pop on some music. That's what I'm trying to suss right now, is just some good kind of chill music. Right. Do the same thing over and over again. I'm slowly like adding more things to it. He returns, yes. Playing the same game. I try to like open up to playing like Starship Troopers. So I might start doing a little bit more than that. Step at a time. Just gonna get on some music. It's pretty quiet. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's not for everyone, but there's only so much like DRM-free music you can actually play without getting in trouble. Let me know if that's too loud. It's fine, cool. It's not like, I know it's not everyone's taste, but it's like you get so sick of the game's sound. Oh, how perfect was that? It's like right in between. That's I'm gonna call that skill, even though I did literally nothing about that. I think what's helping me keep up the streaming though is just playing this game, because I can pick like put as much time or lack of time into it as I want. I think what's also cool is that this is a developing game, so when they release a new patch, it could either get more popular or just completely collapse. I'm actually looking forward to it. It could go either way. How are you doing anyway? Tired. Blizzard support swords and ask me every day. They don't. So what's exactly going wrong? Explain why Blizzard is crap without using the word sexual harassment. Because sexual harassment isn't funny. But to be honest, they're getting away from that like a lot easier than they should, because they just sold the company off to Microsoft. Now they can just say, well, that was the old Blizzard. It wasn't us. Champion Dareth's Feather Moon is a follow you get after completing the Ready for War achievement, and you need her to continue the Tides for Vengeance achievement to unlock Fat Humans. Oh, to unlock the Kildare? No. The is it? Oh, they're from Warcraft 2. Oh, it's gonna wreck my brain if I don't get it. Culturian. I had to Google that. Culturian. Because I remember they were quite important to. Why is this song repeating itself? Ah, I put it on repeat, that's why. There we go. I can't turn the quest. I can't turn in the quest to gain her as a follower because you stand in Storm's throne room with a grey exclamation mark. Well, isn't a grey exclamation mark means you're not the right level? It's always been that way, right? Are you? I'm assuming you're max level. Is it a level thing? These Kotos are humans can be druids. Ah, okay. I do like the Culturians, how they did a genetic alteration on it. I think that's pretty cool. Because I thought they were just like normal humans. 59, almost max level, but you continue that quest line until you at level 50. Ah. Are you sure that particular quest isn't capped? Because that grey explanation mark is typically only for a low level, like it's too high for you. But it does also means you're within 10 levels. It used to acquire reputation rank, but they got rid of that 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Because that's the risk of them coming back and saying, oh, it's because you're just low level. Biatch. I'm pretty sure they won't say the biatch bit, but you get my point. I mean, they could. I mean, it's Blizzard now. Who knows? You know, I would actually respect their customer service more if they were like more lucid with their language like that. You're actually going to help me with something, Ina, because I have not been completing a few things until someone was actually in chat, so I'm going to actually finally eliminate it. I don't really want to have to start over on a new tune. Doing this has taken me 5 weeks and another week waiting to dance to get. So what's that quest that you get? What does Wowpedia say what level you have to be? Because that's what I normally do. Is if I see stuff like that before, kind of escalating it up, I go to Wowpedia and see what it says on there, what level, because I think you can look it up. So on Wowpedia, I think it's Wowpedia, you can look up at the actual quest, and it will tell you what level it actually unlocks. So it might be worth looking on there to see what level that says. Oh, it's level 15. So that's what it says in Wikipedia. Oh, okay. I never really did the a Battle for Azeroth expansion. I kind of never really dived into that. Sorry, I'm just working out something with my computer. Freaking out a little bit. Oh, sorry, leave. I'm confused. Alright, I'm gonna... This ticket. Before they gave me a suggestion of what I had already done, told them they can't give me the achievement, which I already know, and then close the ticket. So I found the actual problem. This hasn't happened to anyone else, and it seems to be because I've looked all over where I head in Wikipedia and talked to players who are playing Code Variants. That is weird. So what's the actual quest called? I'm just curious now. Champion of... Alright. Huh. Wellpedia says it's like it requires level 60. Weird. Because you're saying it's level 50, but like on the Wellpedia it says level 60. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Hold up. I'm hope you take this. I'm legitimately just trying to be helpful. So, give me a sec. I'm gonna switch the stream so you can see it. See if this works. Actually, no. I'll do. Sorry, give me a sec, mate. I haven't switched it because this is good for me. So I'm trying to figure out how to switch it. This one. I'm trying to figure out how to. I guess we'll just display capture or window capture. We'll do window capture. This is all messy. We'll go browser. There we go. Alright. So this is what I'm seeing, right? Ignore the ad. It says here. Sorry, you're seeing the restream stuff, and I don't want to show that too much. How do I switch this back? There you go. I'm so blind. Yeah. No worries. Hopefully it helps. I'll put the link here. Yeah. There's the link that I was using. So it does say level 60, so that's what I'm confused about, because you obviously have done like a whole shebang on it, but you did specifically say what you're like level 59 or whatever, and this says 60, so it could be like they changed it. Yeah. I'm surprised the support ticket didn't come back and say that. Like, oh, you're the wrong level. It's a shame on them for not like putting like 5 seconds into checking it. Yeah, I reckon they probably changed it with a recent patch or something. Hopefully that saves you time anyway. Yeah, because that's my best guess, because well, the fact that it's grey is indicating that at least your account is recognizing that the quest exists. It's just you haven't met that particular qualification yet. Or requirement, I should say. Qualification. I don't know. Maybe when you were looking into it, it showed 50. I don't know. And sometimes it takes an outside perspective to figure something like that out. So, because if someone looking from the outside at a problem can sometimes be more helpful. But anyway, as I was saying before, so I've been sitting at like 1 away from each one of these, and I said I wouldn't do it until someone was in chat. So I'm gonna tick these off. So I just need to harvest 1 of these, and that's max that out. And then I need to feed 1 squirrel. I'm only doing it because 1 person's in chat, and I swore I wouldn't do it until 1 person was actually in chat. Let's just say it's been a while. Can't say people want to see a bald 35-year-old male playing Dreamlight Valley. And in a more chilled way, not like the Twitch way, where they kind of we're happy and excited and it got full of energy and blah, blah, blah. I can't do that. Let's see, 1 squirrel. There we go. And now that one's done too. And I just do some birds. But on the bright side, if it turns out you live on a 66 is your problem, at least you can actually progress now. I mean, you probably kick yourself, but hey, life is about making mistakes, right? Alright, and I feed this bugger. I'm literally so mad at you. Don't be too harsh on yourself, mate. Look at it this way, at least you figured it out, otherwise you would have been just like blaming Blizzard for it broken and never trying it again. And then eventually you would have accidentally got above 60 and then suddenly it started working and then you think, oh, I fixed it. But in reality. So you actually, at least you would know the truth. Don't punish yourself too hard. Alright, I'm gonna be able to tick these off. Oh, 900 cleared. Done, done, done. Yay! At least you can play WoW again. But I mean, I'm staying away from WoW. Like, I'm tempted to start, like, my Let's Plays that I do on my YouTube back up at WoW, but I just feel like I'm just gonna get sucked in again. And I actually have a relationship I want to stay in. So I don't really want WoW to, like, take that from me. I do appreciate you being here, though, because obviously not a lot of people like to watch this game, because the thing is, I'm going to play this game anyway, so it's just good to have someone in the room that you talk to. I think the reason why I like playing this game as well, on stream at least, is everyone that you seem to find playing the game, it's like still finishing things off. Like they haven't completed all the quests or anything. I'm like, and then this not to be egotistical, but I think I'm one of the only ones that actually are like legitimately at the end game just grinding through. Because like the thing I figured in my head, I do this anyway, but if I'm at least on stream, at least there's like, I don't know if I'm saying I'm accomplishing something, but at least I have the possibility of like making it interesting every time. I mean, with you just being in the room, you look at all the Dreamlight streams, at least it makes it a little bit higher. There's a possibility of randoms coming in, which they have happened. I mean, since I started doing this, I think I've had 7 new followers. And one of them started randomly messaging me, which made me uncomfortable. He started asking me what's my streaming goals and stuff like that. And I think he got put off when I was just like, I don't really have anything because I just like enjoying myself. Yeah, well, see, there was a follower who has a similar name to like another Twitch channel that's really popular. It's just got a 01 at the end. And they messaged out to me. I should say they, because I have no idea. They messaged out to me and said, hey, good streamer, how's streaming going? I'm like, it's fine. How are you? I'm not used to getting messages on here. And then they start asking about my goals like it was a bot. And I'm like, oh no. There's the people nowadays that go around on Twitch just like finding small streamers and just trying to get like $1 out of them or something. Because I half expected them to start asking me like, oh, well, I can get X amount of people watching your stuff for X amount of money or something like that. Or it could even be the reverse, they just start bashing me because I'm older. Like I'm a little bit anxious about getting a bit of hate on you, but I think that's what you get when you put yourself out on the internet. That comes with the territory, sadly. But yeah, I was thinking it was a bot, but after I said, hey, can you answer my question? It just hasn't replied, so I'm assuming it's a bot. So that kind of sucked, but oh well. Could have been worse, like back in my days where I actually wanted to be like a professional streamer. So I don't think I ever actually really wanted to be, but I mean, it would be cool. I think the problem with my like being a professional streamer, probably in New Zealand, it's just the time zones. The only way you would be really successful is you would have to adjust that. Because they're the only ones that only streamers that really work in, you could say, my Monday to Friday are probably ones that are different languages and so forth, and that's where they get the crowds. It would be kind of cool. I don't think it will be, to be honest. I think you have to sell your soul a little bit. You have to do those, you know, the cliche streaming things, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of hours. And to be honest, I would probably have to sacrifice everything in my life to achieve that, including my partner, which I definitely not want to do. I'd rather quit gaming entirely than lose her. Yeah, it's a no-no, yeah. But to be honest, I think I also have that idea that we're going to slowly move to like how streaming is going to really evolve to not be like one type of streaming, that, you know, you're going to have such a wide range that you can be successful and not need to fit a mold or a way. And I like, at least I'm playing a game that is technically not even released yet, so I'm running on the theory that I'm going to play a game that's going to get updates after updates over time and slowly get a, you know, decent enough following. I'm pretty sure this is not your type of game as well, so you'll probably get sick of me playing it. But at least you can help me with the stream and make it slightly better. I mean, I probably will dip my toes in other games, but to be honest, playing other games alone kind of sucks. At least this game, I'm playing it anyway. It's hard for me to enjoy other games because you just have to sink so much time into it. In this game, you do have to kind of sink time into it, but at least you can kind of stop at any moment. Oh, thanks, bud. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you saying you're stuck around long enough that you're definitely going to be someone's going to, hopefully, obviously completely up to you, helping me out just to keep things in control, and I want you to get something out of it as well. So in terms of if anything you want to experiment with, anything you want to try, especially on the mod side of things, if you want to play around with that element, let me know, mate. And obviously you want to, you know, you don't want to go Rambo on it and then do things without, you know, letting me know, like banning people and stuff. They'll just say, hey, this guy was being a dick. Because if you randomly just had a bad day and then just went on a banning rampage, I might have to like reconsider that, but I'm pretty sure you won't. Maybe you get a lust for power. Maybe that's I fear, because I have this fear now, like everyone's evil to a certain point. So maybe I've got this back in my mind, kind of like, you're just going to go rogue one day. But I'm okay if you go rogue. Go at least keep things interesting. But at least I've told you, don't go rogue. Look, that's what people say. That's what the ones that go rogue always say. They're not going to do something like that until they do. Then it's too late by that point. You've gone rogue. I'm just being cautious because everyone that goes rogue at one point hadn't gone rogue. Or at least said they wouldn't gonna go rogue. No one goes, I'm gonna go rogue one day, and then do it. It's very rare for that warning. Just be cautious. I don't know. Are you saying that you wouldn't go rogue as a mod if someone didn't come up to you, wanted to like screw me over, and they were like, I'm gonna give you $10,000. Not $10,000. We'll go $100,000 to go rogue in the chat. You know, you saying you wouldn't do it then? Cut my finger on a grater and I keep on triggering this piece of skin that's attached to it. It's really hurting on the keyboard. No, I'm not meaning the word. Well, then you're stupid, Ina, because if someone came up to you, I would expect if someone came up to you and offered you $100,000, you should do it and just let me know. And then we'll split the money. Or I'll give you most of it. So, yes, there is an amount of money that should convince you to do it, but you also will let me know about it. So we'll split it. I probably would forgive you too. Like, if you did something and like, oh, they were actually going to give me $100,000 to do it, I'd be like, all right, I get it. If you didn't tell me, I'd just be pissed, obviously, because I wouldn't have no context. I mean, yeah, exactly. Look, I tell you what, if someone offers you something, as long as I get something out of it, I'll let you do it. But you have to let me know. And it can't be like illegal or perverted. Oh, where's the last coin? Oh, there. Go. Exactly. See, other than that, you're fine. So if there's anything you want to explore, anything you want to try on the stream, or even the Discord, if you want to help with that as well, go nuts. A little playground for you. And hopefully, eventually, once I'm comfortable doing this enough, I'll probably start doing other games. I don't know, it's so hard to... I find it very difficult to play games in front of people that I've never tried before. Because I feel like shit, and then you're by yourself all the time. So, not only like you're getting really frustrated and you're feeling like shit, you're also feeling like crap because no one's actually coming in, or the ones that are coming in are just leaving straight away, so... Yeah, then that's the whole point. Like, that, I'd rather play games that we can have, like, chill conversations rather than, like, epic gameplay. Because if you're here for the epic gameplay, then definitely in the wrong room. And once in a while, we do hook in one new person. Whether they stay around or not, it's always the lottery, but... Oh, let's just put that... Nah, God damn it. That in the chest up here. Nice. I'm sure leveling, like, how many levels, what's the max level now in WoW? Because I know they did a squish. And it got so bad it's like 120, but I don't know what happened after that. Wait, is 60 like actually the cap now? So they squished it all the way back to 60. I kind of liked it being at like at 120 and stuff. I get why they squished it, but... And they're pressing the 70 with this expansion, so I don't understand why they squished it. They squished us in the first place, like they're just going to keep increasing. Yeah, I think it just... Because I think it eventually gets too ridiculous when you get to like level 200, but to be honest, I like the whole... And I think they messed up. Where did it go? Where did they move it to 5? I think it was Cataclysm. They only moved it to like 5 levels ahead. I kind of like the whole 10 levels every expansion, and they should have just kept going with it, in my opinion. Yes, it may get a bit ridiculous, but also you can kind of have a good idea of what area you should be in every 10 levels. So it's sad they didn't, but they also should kind of move to WoW 2 by this point as well, so... Yeah, they made it way too, like, from some of it way too easy to level, so you get to, like, max level really quick, and then there's not really much progression. I can find myself getting to 60 and being bored, because there's, like, no progression. Like, oh, the progression is all this side stuff, like, max level stuff. I'm like, oh, whatever. It's harder to understand the progression when you're max level. I don't like it. I'm an old man yelling at a cloud, basically. So I'm heading into grind territory. So that's what I want to do. So, oh. Getting XP in Shadowlands is ridiculous. I'm like 80%. Oh. Well, there you go. Be so funny if it did max it. If it does unlock, it fixes all your problems if you actually get to 60. I reckon chances are it was 50 up until one of the Shadowlands expansion packs. Oh, not expansion, but like patches. Yeah. Yeah. But imagine you could have wasted more time. So look at that way. I could have not streamed today, and you could have wasted more time, so take the good with the bad. Can't drop anything. There's another rabbit somewhere. That's all thanks to you, no. I'm sure you would have figured it out. Because, I mean, you would have got, like, sick of it, just got to 60, and then you would have noticed it would be unlocked, so... You would have got there eventually, I just pointed out the way I would investigate the problem. And it helps having fresh eyes on a problem. I always find that fixes things. I'm gonna get my vape. Let me see. All right, back. I don't know. It's kind of pessimistic, but I was losing my motivation to get on. Spent 5 weeks trying to get something, just remoted to just having ripped from a grasp because I thought it was bugged. Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest, worse things have happened, so I wouldn't push yourself out too much. I mean, I'm playing a stupid Dreamlight Valley game that's designed for, like, I don't know who it's designed for, but not probably 35-year-old men. Though, I hope they, like, thought about it, because I think this game's great. I keep bashing on it, it's not my demographic. It probably is. It's probably right in my wheelhouse. Yeah, exactly. I think part of me is like that light paranoia that I'll become like a viral mockery. Like, you know, that like that old guy playing I think it was RuneScape or something. And he just got bashed on the internet. And I'm still young enough for it to destroy my career, so. In New Zealand, it's quite hard to get fired, though, so it's hard to, like, even if it turns out to be a big problem, I wouldn't get fired. I enjoy playing Roblox. I never played that. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft because my niece has been pushing me to play it, and that's why I got those Let's Plays out on the channel. I'm not that creative when it comes to that kind of stuff, so I try and stay away from it. Like, this is pretty creative for me. Like, this is, like, new territory for me. And what I'm looking forward to doing is soon they're going to be releasing a new patch that's going to have the Toy Story characters into it, but sounds like it's going to be a big patch of new content. So I'm considering maybe if I know the date far enough in advance, may do a 12-hour stream of it, which I think would be cool. So that would be interesting. But it does depend on the day it falls on and how much notice I have. Because if me and my girlfriend have got plans, it'd be like, no. It'd be cool to do a 12-hour stream on like new content, which I've never done before, so. Alright, calm down, Mickey. You can do 12 hours. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably run out of content within like the first couple of hours. But I've got a very specific way how I've got everything set up, and new characters or new things would mess up that system. So it may take a while for me to rearrange everything. So I probably could do 12 hours if I treat it like a job, right? So I'll probably go like 2 hour, like a break, like a 15-minute break every 2 hours or something like that. And I'll need more music because I'll probably have to look up a lot of copyright-free music and just download a whole bunch of it so I don't listen to the same thing over and over again. So even like my streams at the moment are only like 2 hours long. Even that kind of gets a bit draining. But yeah, it's just a thought at the moment. I can't promise anything, but I think that would be cool. It's a good way of probably getting more people like on the content as well, even though it's not really a prime driver for me. I mean, it would be cool for people that follow the game or play the game themselves to like come in as well. Hit 60 already because we had a huge XP boost going on, but I skipped. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, at least you can finally unlock it though. And are you gonna roll a new tune once you unlock it? And actually, I don't know enough about it. Do you start like at level 1 or? I mean, their lore's really cool, and I kind of regret never playing it, but I think it's got too convoluted, and they need to go well too, to be honest. Once I unlock the Corterans, I start at level 10. Ah, level 10. Nice. I mean, 1 to 10, not too much of a grind. So I guess that's not that much time you save, but foxes now? Yeah, foxes. So, oh, you didn't answer the question though. Are you going to roll a new tune, or are you going to just play around with it as an alt? Yes. Alright, I thought so. Yes, well, basically alt new tune, yeah. Oh, fair enough. I would probably play one nowadays if it was to go back into WoW. To be honest, I think they should just stop WoW, and with WoW 2 have 4 factions, and just really kind of roll the dice with it. I've always wanted a human druid. Well, they're not technically human. Oh, I guess they're a subspecies of human. I guess the same kind of variation. I guess it's still technically a human, just a subspecies of it. Sorry. Sorry, no. I don't mean to ruin it. Technically, they are humans. I think the problem with NUD, like, opening the classes, the race classes up to everything, it's become redundant now, because like I found it so special how shamans were only a horde and paladins were only alliance. I kind of wish they kept that. Oh, I know you're joking. I know. I was just playing along. That's what I do. I play along with that kind of stuff. If I truly upset you, I'll know about it. Like, if you're ever truly upset with me, just message me on Discord. But I'm gonna take everything like in jest. Otherwise, it made things unbalanced. So yeah, I know, but I think that's the fault of the design rather than anything else, because they should have made paladins and shamans more balanced when they created those roles. They should have basically been a little bit more clever with it and made shaman and paladins basically the same thing, but just looks very different. So I'm not sure how long I'll stream for, but I've got at least another hour in me, and then I may go watch a movie with my girlfriend. Probably not a movie, probably just watch something. So don't feel bad if you want to go to bed or something. Oh, it's Saturday for you, right? I don't know what your life is like. I don't know what movie. We might just watch she's watching The Big Bang Theory at the moment, so we might just watch a few episodes of that and just get some food. Nothing. Probably not a movie, because like by the time I finish here, it'll be like what, about 9 something. And we like to go to bed a little bit early. How did that happen? That's random. It's like the randomest thing I've ever seen. Like, raccoons aren't supposed to spit out wood like that. I know Big Bang Theory is kind of lame. I just kind of... It's one of those things that we haven't watched the whole thing through, so just doing it. So you can't judge a show until you watched it. Kind of deal. I have a hard time with that show, just the way it treats a lot of demographics. Do you like Marvel? Of course I like Marvel. I've got... I need my Marvel stuff. Go. So I've got... See, and this is just some of my volumes, right? So that's my Ultimate X-Men volumes. So it's 1 to 14. Actually, no, 1 to 16. So I got them there, and I've got boxes full of comics. Like they got wireless headphones. So hopefully. Right, I want to share this. Whoa, careful. Whoa, no, I won't drop anything. So I'm gonna show this. I'm destroying my room to do this. See, this is mine. Actually, I should actually check whether you can actually see me. Hold on. There you go. Alright. So that's my Marvel box. A lot of stuff. A lot of Marvel comics in there. Not as many. I've got more Ninja Turtle comics than anything else. I don't know if you can hear me because I don't know what my mic fix. But my favorite Marvel character would easily be Beast from X-Men. Easily. I've got all the Walking Dead collection there. I've got all of Invincible there. I've got some DC stuff. Yeah, a lot of comics. I'm just gonna bring it here so I can actually see what I'm actually doing here. There you go. I'll try and find my favorites. That's my... Actually, turns out I don't have my marble stuff in my marble box. I think I've got it in my alien box. So I've got this alien comic box. I don't think this is my marble one either. That's my Firefly stuff. Oh, where is it? This is just a classic white one. I'm just stacking them now. And that's my old school Ninja Turtles ones. Like, this is... I think it's 5th edition? Yeah, I think it's a 5th edition. Yeah. That's a 5th edition of the first issue of Ninja Turtles. It's one of my treasured possessions. And I think the most treasured position I have, and you can look this up as well, it's that one. It's actually signed by the creator. I think this comic alone is worth a couple of grand, from what I can see. Alright, maybe... Oh, it's my Spider-Man. See, this is what I like playing like a casual game of this. I can just pause and just do this shit. What is that? The glare was in the way. Oh, it was just a drawing of a Ninja Turtle with a signature. Sorry, I should have showed that better. But it's a volume 4, issue 32. You can look that up and check the pricing on that. You'll be surprised at how much that one goes for. So here it is. This is my Spider-Man one. This is where I put all my Marvel stuff apparently because I was smart at one time. Say the whole thing again. Oh, so it's a volume 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic and issue number 32 signed. So volume 4 TMT issue 32. Type in value because I haven't actually checked for a while. I thought it was like worth actually a couple of grand. Or maybe it's my issue 30 that's worth a couple of grand. It's either 30 or 32. Oh, it's not that one. Where is it? Price can decrease. Yeah, it can kind of fluctuate. I'm just trying to see. It says it's worth 100. Oh no, that's that one. I'm typing eBay. eBay. Let's type in issue number 30. Now I'm just curious. Yeah, this one. So I've got that one, which I can show. So that one, which I do have. So that one that I linked there. Or actually we'll switch back to that so I can see the glare. So that one I just linked in chat, right? I've got right there. You can't. I'm trying to show it without. It's got no signature on it. It does have a drawing in it though. Oh no, it's a little bit dented. A little bit dented. That's not, yeah. But according to the link, it goes for $3,000. So I guess quality does vary, but it's a rare-ish one. I'm gonna put this back. There's also issue number 29. So these were the really late ones before the creator of Ninja Turtles stopped doing it. There's that one which does have a drawing in the back. And I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Get out its cover. That's hand drawn and signed. So you've even got the time and date there. I got that directly off him as well, so I ordered it from his website before he shut it down. So I've got two full boxes full of Ninja Turtle comics. And those are probably in like the more prized positions there. Let's put this back. Anyway, we're talking about Marvel, so I'm going to go back to Marvel stuff. Alright, from there. Just notice now. Alright, so this is my actual Marvel box. So like, I don't know if you can see it. Like, oh, yeah, my finger. See, up here, that's DC and anything else not DC. And that's all the Marvel stuff below that point. So, my favorite is this comic here. Just because I like Beast. It was a mini-series. I think they came out with 3 of them. And that was his own mini-series came out with Beast. I've had that for years. I think it came back in... Actually, 97 is probably when I actually got it. There's a few others here. I've got one of the first appearances of... what's that? In Deadpool. Deadpool 2, there was that character who's really lucky. Oh god, name's escaping me right now. Domino, that's it. So this is the first appearance of Domino which I got. Domino revealed. I don't know if you get that. I think that was the first appearance of Domino or something. And so that's the rare one. They're not worth that much, these ones, but I don't really have any like really good ones in my Marvel collection. I'm not really a Marvel collector. It was just these are just kind of. I mean, I got Civil War, the original Civil War comics. And so yeah, I did used to collect them. I also got like the Infinity Crusade old school ones. Oh, congrats! Level 60. Woo! Now check the quest. See if it solves all your problems. And I got a couple of Spider-Man. I got a really old one. The Web of Spider-Man. Oh. I've got a couple. Yeah, I've got a couple of Spider-Mans. Like when he revealed his identity in Civil War. That one. And some old school ones, like random ones, like Silk Surfer. Yeah, I've got some random ones in there. I haven't got a lot in the collection, so. But enough that, you know, someone may appreciate it one day. Let's put that. Now I've got to reorganize that later, but it's probably after the stream's problem. That was the whole problem. Oh, there you go. Well, at least you solved it. Now you can unlock it. I think I might do some farming. Come on, buddy. Well, just aren't you glad you fixed it? That's the key. That's for ticket. There you go. Funny though. You just have to laugh at that point. That sometimes the answer is the simplest. But you should be more annoyed. The fact of no one was able to tell you that. Like, even with the ticket. Because they didn't respond to your ticket, right? Because imagine how dumb you would feel if they did respond to your ticket and like, dude, you have to be 60. Are you... I think you would have felt dumber. I was laughing. Because, like, I felt bad because when you said you've done your research and stuff, I felt bad for, like, questioning it. So that's why I asked for the quest of, like, I'll just check it. And if it looks obviously like something suspicious, I would raise it. And that's why when I saw it was 60 there, but you clearly said 50, I was like, whoa. And I felt bad, but it solved the problem. You didn't do it. Yeah, it was fake news the whole time. You didn't do your own research. I mean, I'm not going to point out that it literally took me like 2 seconds, but you faked yourself, yes. If it helps, I do a lot of that at work, and that's pretty much what I've done all my life. Of like never take anyone's word for anything. You would think I've become a conspiracy theorist or whatever. Oh, he's become rock solid. So sometimes what happens, you normally can budge these guys out of the way, but now the companion becomes like rock solid. You can't move past him. It's a weird little bug. Where am I going to go? Where am I going? Well, now you can do the quest line, and you can finally be a fat human. Your dream of becoming a fat human has nearly been fulfilled. Yes. I'm glad you got that now. At least you're gonna waste any more time. Oh, yay! Does that come up on the chat? You just need this last achievement. Nice. Whoa. Sorry, I'm messing with my cameras a bit. Well, then what? So what's your next goal after the achievement? What's the next step? Slide to this music. Let me know if that's a bit too quiet for you. Unlock the horde side of it. That's fair. Need to use the restroom. Get the ring. Fair enough. I like the Volpera. I know a lot of people like. What is Volpera? Horde or Alliance? I thought they were horde. All the lines. God, this is how long I haven't played WoW for. I don't even know. Got a Ouija. Alright, now I don't want Wally anymore. Alright, so that's done. Now, can I place any items? Probably not, right? Hey, welcome back, Ina. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm trying to play the game so I can get underneath the invisible limit. So I know you won't care about this, so but I'm going to tell you anyway. In this game, because it's still in development stuff, there is limits on how many objects you can actually put in the game. So I'll get rid of these lamps as well, because that's how many. So on the top right hand corner, you see here that you have a limit of 600 items. Now what I found out, that's 600 unique items. So you only can have 600 different kinds of items in the game. Now behind the scenes, there's something they call the invisible limit. So they've capped the amount of items you can, or objects I should say, not items, objects that you can have in the game at one time because it's still in early access. So even though here it clearly says I have room for potentially 6 more items, right? I can't put anything down because it says I reached the item limit, and because there's an invisible item limit. Now, the problem is you don't know what that is. But I know what contributes to the limit are like all the scattered items that you can pick up. Yeah, it's bull. And it sounds like they will increase that limit once they kind of get the game more stable, because apparently it crashes a lot on Switch. And I'm totally expecting like the next patch to change that, so you're going to see more crazier designs and so forth. But until then, I can't do what I want to do, which is move all my storage stuff outside. It's all inside at the moment. So what I need to do is basically pick up all the items from everywhere until I'm underneath that invisible cap, and then move my stuff outside fast enough that the respawns don't cause the cap to go over the limit again. And it's a whole thing, because every time I do it, it causes the limit of the items that I'm putting down is going to add to that invisible limit, so it makes it harder and harder to get in front of that invisible limit every time I do it. So I think I'm still... Yeah, I'm still... The invisible limit's there, but I've got no way of knowing what the limit is, which is the most frustrating thing. So I play this dance of picking up as many items as I can. And my bag space is rather limited. So I'm thinking about a new strategy, actually. If this opens. It freezes one. Yeah, there you go. What I might do, because basically I'm putting all the fishes and the food on display tables. But the things that I still need quite a lot of, that I need to still pick up, is a lot of all these flowers and stuff. So what I might do is just start dumping these flowers in this chest, which I've tricked to be... So this chest, I actually have one in every spot that kind of links into each other. It's like a master chest. Master chest. Yeah, David Big Brain moments, yeah. So basically what I did last time, right? So they accidentally did something in the game that they didn't intend. So they allowed you to buy from Scrooge's shop duplicate items. I realized why I thought I needed to be 50, because the video I was following said I need to be... It must have been... Oh, hold up, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I realized my girlfriend was rather quiet and I was just very loud. The joys of headphones, you don't realize how loud you're talking. So yeah, you must have been following a video before they changed the level. Okay. Cool. So yeah, so what I was saying before, alright, so this is what I'm talking about early access, how they release features you don't intend. So what people worked out is that once you make it an item, you can buy duplicate copies from Scrooge's place. Now it sounds like they didn't intend for you to do that to items that you create. So the items here that you can build, they didn't intend you to then be able to just buy more duplicate items. They actually wanted you to create every item. So what people were doing is like, well, stuff like this that costs a lot to build, people were just like building the first one and then just buying duplicates. And so what we also what people discovered also, there's a chest. Where is it? Where is he? Where is it? Where's the chest? Oh, maybe it's functional items. Oh, did they actually get rid of it entirely? Because there's the chest is called dark wood chest. I think they might have got rid of it entirely. Yeah, I don't see it there at all. It's not on functional items either. It's not on fencing and paving. Ah, so they must have got rid of entirely. Alright, so I basically got a hack. They work quick on fixing things. Actually, it was out for a month, so this game's only 2 months old. Keep that in mind. So they only fixed it last month. So this chest here, I think it's called a dark wood chest, right? This is the chest you start with. And what people realized is what you could do is empty the chest and then put it back into your inventory, and that would unlock it. So then all of a sudden, I think it would be crafting. I wonder if it'll be here. I think that it's also D, so it should be like dark wood chest. But they must have got rid of it, building it entirely, because people just hacked it. Or it could be once you pick it up, it adds it. Oh no, there it is there. It's a dark wood vintage chest. So what people were doing is putting that back into their collection, cloning it, and realizing that this chest links in no matter where you are. So I've got like 20, oh, like 10 of them spread. So like the items that's in the chest at the moment, if I go over here to this location, and I find the chest that I've placed here, there you go. It's got the same items in it. And so that way, you know, when you go farming something, you can just dump it in here and then go away. And eventually, I've got one of these chests outside where all my storage stuff is, so I just open that and put it in. So, but they didn't intend for that to happen. So that's one of the cool things about being like on the forefront of a new game, is that you find little bugs like that. Anyway, I probably wasted a lot of time, and there's probably been a lot of respawns, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get underneath the limit. Try. Now, at 9 o'clock, my time, they reset the Scrooge shop, so I get new items, and that is actually right now, so that will be my next stop. So you'll see the reset and see what stuff I will unlock, and how frustrating it is to get the same items over and over again. Now, have I hit the yet? Damn it. So once I get under, I act really quickly. I only really do 1 or 2 at a time because it's just really frustrating. I mean, I don't think they intend someone to have as much storage stuff as I do. Got a lot. So I'm pretty much getting a chest for every single item in the game. And having like a good display area for it all. I don't think that was ever the intention. But yeah, what I'm going to do from now on is just dump those flowers in that chest. I don't need to carry them around, so I can just pick up them, because flowers are the hardest bit, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different types you can pick up, but they take a lot of room with that invisible total. And chances are they'll fix it with like the next patch, but it will really limit my ability to kind of farm items if I can't farm it my way. Alright, so I've kind of cleared out this area. Let's roll this dice here. Come on. Still not. The problem is I don't even know how close I am to the invisible limit. Alright, there's not a lot of stuff hanging around here. Maybe I'll go over here. I want to get at least 2 of my storage things down this session. I try and do like at least 1 every play session, moving them from inside my house to outside. Dude, look at that. Look at my storage. Insaneness. So what I'm doing now also is moving them to whatever biome they grow well in. So if I ever need a lot of them, like a good example, and I know you don't really care too much about this, but I'm just going to say it because I kind of like only did to myself and a little bit proud. So once I've maxed out the chest, right, I've got, you know, heaps. And the seeds, I've kind of put it outside of its crop, so it will just grow. If I ever need heaps, or even need to grow, like if the quest specifically says harvest blah blah blah, with that particular crop, even though I've got like everything maxed out and I need the crop on the fly, it's like right there. Because sometimes they do that. It's like harvest 5 of these crops, so even though you've got them, it still tells you to harvest it. That's big brain Dave, apparently. God, you really having someone in chat really makes the time fly. I thought I was like, I have barely hit an hour yet, and then I looked at it, it's like hour 20. It's like, oh, it really makes the time fly when someone's in it, and that's why I want to do it in the first place again. All right, picked up a lot. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Gotta be quick. Actually, I'll keep on picking up things so I don't. I have a bit of a buffer. I'm not sure how much time I have. I don't know what to say times 3. What do you mean when you don't know what to say? I'm not sure how to respond to anything you've said yet. You don't need to. Basically, just I appreciate you being in the room, I guess. Even though the game you don't really care about, it's driving me insane, these limits sometimes. Let's try. All right. I'm just like nodding along. Yeah. Yeah. Eventually you're going to get sick of me playing this game. So I'm just going to make use of you while you're here. So eventually I have to go back and play in darkness again. I'll say darkness with no one here. I mean, some people do pop along. I mean, it's very random when it does happen. All right, I'm gonna pick this ones. I think it's just hard to tell. I know what I'm saying. I'm just concentrating trying to get this done ASAP. Actually, I need to put 2 chests down as well. Storage. And then, cool. I mean, you always go with their advice, right? With streaming, is play a game knowing that you're gonna play it for hours. So like, oh, I'm already playing this game for hours, even though it's a bit different. I just can't imagine not too many people I think will pop along to my stream. I think in order for it to be successful, you wouldn't already need a strong following. But I guess that's why I do it I restream on YouTube at the same time. So there's that potential of like people popping around that area. I was at 8. Oh no, I hit the limit. Nikki. Stop that. I hit the limit, so I need to pick up some more stuff. What space I've got. I should do like once a month. I play a game that you nominate. like I've said here, yeah. I appreciate it. But I should do once a month. I should, or once in a while, play a game that you want me to play. Yeah, you really want me to play a game. It sounds like a scary game. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll before the as a Christmas present, I will stream it next month for you. How about that? Sometime next month. I'll let that gameplay torture me. Oh, no. Yeah, I will stream at the time you can actually join. Yeah. How about I spend a Saturday or Sunday sometime next month, and I'll do a good 5-6 hour stream for you as a thank you, and you can call it a thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna probably hate you for it, but so it will probably be my weekend. I don't know what's a good time, like between I guess between Friday, Saturday, Sunday for you. What's a good time? Oh, work days it is for you. Well, no, well, think about it this way. If I do it on a Saturday, that's a Friday for you. So I could do it on a Saturday. And that will work. But it's just a question of what time. Like, is it like, do you want me to do it right before bed, or what time do you go to bed, or do you rather have me do it earlier? Might mean an early start, but I don't mind doing it one day next month, just doing it. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm pretty sure that should get me a bit more breathing room. What's the limit? We'll work it out. Yeah, we'll work it on Discord. But sometime next month. So look at the weekends for next month. And tell me which Friday will suit you. And then I'll buy the game and we'll torture myself with it. Hopefully my computer can handle it, but I'm pretty sure it should be. Perfect. Your computer performance. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm just making excuses not to play it. There we go. At least I got 2 down. Right. Now I just need to bring them out of my storage. And also something I found out is inside actually contributes to your... Oh, you still don't care. But contributes to the hidden limit. I just found out today, which is rather annoying. Oh, maybe I could jump off some of this. Oh, no, not that one. Well, it's not that I don't care, it's that I don't understand yet. Which is fair. That's fair. I think it'll be quite interesting to see what the audience would be like when a new patch drops and there's suddenly a lot more eyes on the game again. I think we're going to get a lot more randoms probably popping in here. They actually care about the game. So you'll be like just the mod just nodding along, not caring, and then I can actually talk about the game. Chest. Well, it's probably a good thing you don't care too much about this, because that means you can keep your mod head on when if it ever gets crazy now. I don't think I ever will, but you never know. With you just being in here, it pushes me up the list. So the higher chance we could get random people that just want to watch the world burn. I think I've got dinner being cooked at the moment as well, so I might have to head out soon. Just a bit of a warning. Sure, dump that wood. My room's a mess up, so try and show all this comic books. Alright, so we're going to do the daily Scrooge shop. Now, I visit every day for a very long time, so I've nearly got all the clothing unlocked. About 60 away. Just over 65 away. I just realized I need to water my plants. I'll water these plants and then I'm going to Scrooge the shop. I know you don't understand, I'm still going to do it. It makes complete sense to me. Yet no one. Exactly. You're here to help me keep that streamer brain on to be at least conversational. That way when people come in, it's not like a silent stream. It may feel engaging. Alright, let's see if I get anything new. Alright, so all new clothing, so this should be good. That's the first step, is just buy all these clothes. Because the thing about this game is all the clothes that appear here is stuff you haven't unlocked, because you can't get the same thing twice. So it means I have more and more close to unlocking all the clothing, which half the stuff I'm never going to use. I'm not going to like put earrings on, because I know not my thing. I don't need some frozen earrings. There you go. 666. Oh, I'm at 666. But less than 60 to go now. Alright. Now, furniture is a different story. So furniture you can get multiple copies of. But sometimes it's hard to tell what I do or don't have. Pretty sure I've got that. Green rope shelf. Pretty sure it's frozen. Yeah, frozen. Green rope, yeah, I've got that. And I'm not sure if I got that, but it's always cheap, so I just get it anyway. Oh, I didn't have that. There you go. So at least one new item I got here. Pretty sure I've got that. Pretty sure I've got that. Yep, got that. Yep, I got that. Alright. So I don't need any of those. Now I've got that bathtub. I don't know if I've got this bed. But it's cheap, so I'll get it. No, I did have it. Damn it. And these are normally pretty cheap too. Yeah. I had that too. And I've got that. Damn it. So at least one new item. At least that sort of something. Wasn't even a great item, but... Oh, well, that's another day I have to wait now. Alright, I'm going to do some boring mining operations to grind out the rest of my time. I need Remy. Where's Remy? Where's that dirty rat? Oh, he's asleep. Alright, who else can help me with mining? Moana. Where is Moana? She's here. Alright. He's off being a dirty rat. Yep. He's off sleeping in his house that is way too big for him. And it's like one of those funny things everyone points out. I don't know. I don't know if I've shown you his house. Right. Okay. This one. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you Remy's house. So he has two buildings, right? So he's got his restaurant, which is this one up here, which makes sense how big it is. And I've built this other thing out here, so I don't know. I'm trying to find his sign, like be able to look up his sign, but can I look it up there? There, it says, I don't know if you can see it at the top there. Here's Remy, so there's a little bit of sign there. And see his home. It's absolutely unnecessary. So that's his home there. Like, that's too big. Oh, hey, Madtrix, welcome. Look at another person that's here. Love some Remy. Yeah, I wanted Remy as well, and I made him his my mining buddy. But because he's sleeping in this goddamn mansion with something that's way too big for him, like that's too big, right? Remy doesn't need that. He's a rat. Oh, look at. I've dicked out his little space outside as well. But anyway, so yeah, Remy's just like, for some reason, he's just got this amazing house. A person I can't speak to because they're on YouTube. Hi, person. Well, you could technically speak to them because we've got that cross chat on the screen now, which took me ages to get right. It's like in Flushed Away. Oh, good British reference. When they lived in that toy mansion. Yeah, Flushed Away is definitely one of those underappreciated movies. Yeah, no, to him it flushed away for a while. I think kind of got lost because like everyone was like, it's not Wallace and Gromit, so like we no one cares. But it's like, come on. Now the question is, has my companion become rock solid? No, she hasn't. Cool. Because this bit gets really annoying if your companion's just got that bug where it just becomes the rock. Oh, what luck! That's a shiny. That's like you can sell that for the most in the game. Those sapphires. Oh, I don't see. I kind of want to watch Flushed Away now. To download it. Hello, Twitch person. See there, Ina. See, you guys can talk. That's why I've got the cross thing, and that's why we can always like be sneaky while like Twitch, because I think that's the thing what I was looking into when I was thinking about doing this a bit more, because I play this every day anyway, so I figured just stream it. But if I'm going to stream it, do it right. From what I've heard, it's extremely, extremely hard for small streamers nowadays to get discovered on Twitch, just because how they've kind of laid out everything now. And let me know if my mic's a bit too loud, because I've got a place there. Hopefully it's not too loud, so I don't want to blow people's ears off. But yeah, as I learned, it's extremely hard for people to be discovered nowadays in Twitch, because there's no way, as I found out, like you go through it, in certain games you can filter it to like lowest to highest viewers, because I like smaller streamers personally, just because you have a better conversation with them because they can actually hear your voice. But about YouTube, you're more likely to be seen. So I don't think I've watched Flushed Away. You should watch it. It's a good. I don't. It depends if you like the animation style. It's British. A lot of British humor in it. But Wallace and Gromit. If you don't like Wallace and Gromit, I don't know if it'd be for you. I didn't like Flushed Away as a kid, but now I can sort of, yeah, I'm exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. It didn't help that when I used to work at a music store, and they used to sell DVDs as well, and Flushed Away was the one that they played on a loop. And it's one of those things that you just don't want to watch it anymore. You hate it. That's only because you tied into that bad retail experience job that you had. Yeah, big streams make it hard to connect with. Yeah, definitely, definitely. And that's why I'm like, I don't ever see that. See, that's where I'm conflicted, right? Like, it's like you want, they'll be amazing to be able to do this for a job, right? And like, you're just playing games and you're getting that steady income and revenue. You can keep on doing it. You get really innovative with how you do your streams and kind of play different games and stuff because you couldn't play just one game, right? But on the flip side of that, like in order for that to be a professional thing, your stream needs to be big enough that you kind of lose that proper connection, and you kind of feel like a microtransaction game, right? Like you have to give props to the whales who give you money, and like the donation, the ones that donate the most, you have to give a lot more love to, and you kind of have to play that game, and you can kind of feel sometimes like secretly the streamer's like, I hate this person, but he's given me a lot of money, and he's got a lot of more money to give, so sometimes it feels a little bit disingenuous. I think that's the word I'm looking for. That was actually a good run. Normally I only get like one of those gems, but this is a decent run. So Mad, where are you from? I were you someone that was already a subscriber to my YouTube, or did you just look for Dreamlight games and just popped in? Or was this a complete accident, one of those recommended ones that you fell into? I'm just generally curious, like how does someone find my stream when no one watches? Finish the first storyline quest time. Oh, nice work, Ina. You're one step closer to fat humans in World of Warcraft. And Mad would have no context about that, but it makes sense, trust me. I can definitely see that being the case. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I struggle with it. And that's why I don't think I can ever do it. Like, it'll be cool to actually earn enough on Twitch to have a steady community and also upgrade your computer and play games and do it consistently and, be able to, like, maybe even switch to part-time. Oh, Battletoad. Sorry. I'm used to seeing Battletoad. I thought it was, like, I thought so. Because I recognized the name. And it just didn't click in my brain. Sorry, mate. I'm slow in the uptake. But I think it's cool. Like, I remember when, like, you both can probably remember, like, when I was streaming before, I didn't have it on YouTube, and I only had it on Twitch. I like this kind of, like, being on multi-platform. I even thought about even, like, expanding it even further on Twitter and to Facebook, but I think 2 is enough. I think any more than that, it gets a bit messy. So I might have to bail soon, because dinner's nearly ready. I'll let you guys know. I swore, because I swore I would stream at least 1 hour a day. So I'm at 1 hour 45 minutes, so definitely hit my limit. But I'm feeling better that it's getting easier and easier to stream. Personally, I even tried streaming a different game the other day. No, the only one that came by was like a spam bot, but apparently I'm not looking for love, so it wasn't really needed. Yeah, when I started watching, you were just on Twitch, living a panda, I think. Yeah, God, that was a while ago. I mean, I'm part of me is tempted to go into that, but I don't think I could do it because I need to dedicate a lot of time to that. I have been tempted, but I don't think I hate my life enough to do it yet. Approach. Wait, I was wrong. I need to do. Oh no, I'm not tired. Well, isn't it pretty late for you? You normally go to bed at this time, but I know it's a weekend, so it's a bit different. I'm glad I caught you because I did deliberately come on a bit earlier. I try and make the streams, but sometimes I chicken early and can't make them. Oh, that's all right. It's absolutely fine, Battle. But I think the good thing is that I'm becoming a little bit more consistent, so even if you just miss one, there's another one going to come out. I like to do it an hour before work and do it an hour the night before my work. I don't know, for some reason it's been helping my mindset a little bit. I want my fat humans. You'll get there. You'll get there. But you'll be proud of me though, because I've actually switched on the follow alerts now and the donation alerts. So it will pop up if we get managed. So I'm slowly becoming that streamer again of like adding things to the stream. So every time I stream, I'm probably like have worked on something that's helped the stream overall. I like to think anyway. Like today's stream, as Ina saw, I put in like a pre-screen of before the game starts, like me just setting things up. So that way the game doesn't start straight away. I'm kind of like warming up. Look, really, yeah. I'm not too happy with it because I just googled like I think what like a pre-screen or something. But I do have Adobe, so what I was thinking about like that's kind of what I want to do. I'll edit it a little bit more, and make it a bit longer as well. I have to figure out the right soundtrack for it. Oh, there for the chat. That's cool. Oh, thanks. Oh, I just finished leveling another character to max level today. Well, they got a max level of 60. I'm disappointed that they've squished those. Very disappointed. But yeah, I think that's what's helping my creative side of it as well, is that the more I do this, the more I'm kind of slowly adding more to kind of that overall stream outlook. So I might even, I don't think I'll do an end card. I think end cards are a bit, you don't really need them and kind of, it's not really useful, I think, end cards. But a start card will work, like works. So now I just have to mine stupid iron. It's forever. So I've reached a point where the number one resource I need is the number one resource I don't have, but I have literally everything else. So clay and iron is the hardest one to get. Well, I do appreciate you both popping along. This is great because the last couple of days have been a bit of a grind. I think this game is good too because you don't need to focus hard on it. Yeah, exactly. This kind of feels like the still chatting kind of side of it, but still something can do because I do this anyway. So, and I do find I have that style now when it comes to streaming, is that I like talking more than playing. And so this is going to be a new game. It's going to slowly evolve, but I can really take my time with it. on that note, my food's ready. And my partner's just made it, so there's no way I'm going to leave it to go cold. Because that is... You shouldn't do that. If someone makes food for you, you should eat it. Mine is everywhere, yes. She's very annoying. And that's what the companions do sometimes. They're just very in the face. So I'm going to finish doing this mining, and then I might actually close things down. But as I'm saying, I really appreciate you guys popping by. It's great. It's really given me a lot more creative energy recently. Just having people like you guys popping along and being engaged, because it's something I really want to do. And I think I got so wrapped up recently with my job. As I was saying before, I've got a very kind of high-pressured, high-end job, and my life became pretty much wake up, work, want to kill myself, and then finish up and go just sit on the couch and just watch TV and kind of just wind down the clock, mentally exhausted, and then go to bed. And I wasn't really doing a lot for myself, and that's why you saw my videos pop back up on YouTube. And I realized how much more beneficial that kind of stuff is. So, and it's not like I don't play games here and there, but sometimes I don't really have a good excuse to do it other than just play it, and I kind of get a bit bored with it. And that's bad for my mental health, because it's good for my mental health when I play it, but bad when I get bored with it and just drop it. ADHD for you. So I really do appreciate it. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more consistent, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to put in like set scheduled time. Like I'm definitely going to be on this time, but I'm definitely can say I'll be on, I think, at least 5 times a week, but also 2 or 3 of those days I'll be on multiple times. So I'm just trying, because right now I'm really stalling, because I really want to get more vanilla. I'm trying to grind through the last kind of quest. This is the closest variations I got to quests. And the more of this you unlock, the more stuff you can unlock. So I'm just looking for more vanilla while I wind down. I have so many games I won't play once. Yeah, exactly. And I've already said to Ina that I will play a good 5 hours of Subnautica on stream, because it's a game that Ina's really pushing me to play. And he has stuck around for a while. So Battle, I will put that same request to you. Probably not. We won't say December. Let's say January. You can pick a game that I'll play for a good 4 to 5 hours. And we'll work it in your time zone as well. Make it so you can pop along. So have a think about it. And obviously put it in the Discord, and I think that'll be a good kind of little kind of, my appreciation is, you guys nominating one game, one a month, where I do a good 5-hour session for 4 to 5 hours. I don't know how long, but a good session. I realize. Yeah. I played that for the first time recently. I have a fear of the ocean. See, this is not making me want to play the game. And this kind of talk, because that's what the consensus I'm getting as well. It's not a calm game for someone that doesn't like this game. You're just gonna be laughing watching me be tortured, and you're sick. You're sick. You know that. You're not sorry. You're not sorry at all. Don't be sorry. And I hope you know I'm just completely joking as well. I'm just playing along. I mean, I'm gonna be terrified. Not gonna, but luckily it's pretty much only gonna be you and maybe Battle if the time zone matches up. So I'm not too worried. Not a lot of people see it unless you clip it. And then I'll be sad. Not sad, but embarrassed. It's actually kind of fun once you build up the courage to swim 1 meter. Oh, God. If I have a heart attack, you know, it's going to be tragic. Alright, I'm going to build one new thing and then going to call it a day. This is typically what I'm doing at the moment. So just to understand why. The crafting, I haven't completely unlocked everything here. So I'm trying to unlock one thing at a time. So first of all, I have to see how much iron I can actually build. So only 6. I need to pick something that only requires 6 iron. It's 12. 12, 10, damn it. 10, 5, there you go. Blue balloon cluster. All right, let's build up the blue balloon cluster. There you go. Yay, that's done. Don't think there's everything else requires iron, I think. Oh, that requires clay, but I'm out of clay as well. Clay and iron. Iron, 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 iron. This is just sad. Everything's iron. Oh, that's a pot. But it needs clay as well to make the pot. One day. You must get used to the game, become less scary. Alright. I'll trust you. But, alright, so Ina, your task is to pick a weekend for me. I'll match it up with my Saturday, and we'll work out the hours, and then we'll put in a good 5-hour shift for you, and that will be my thanks. And I'll go by your advice, so we'll see how we go there. But I will leave it there, because my dinner's ready. It's a good session. Thanks again. You guys have no idea how much I do appreciate you guys popping along. It does make this go by a lot quicker. And it helps us try and sneak in some randoms to talk to, because it's always interesting seeing if we hook in some randoms and find out. Because the first time I streamed back on here, I talked to this Amish dude. That's extremely interesting. But either way, we'll leave it there. And yeah, until next time. Yeah, I wonder where he went. Yeah, don't know, but it was interesting. Um, he didn't like it. He didn't follow me, which is sad. Cool. I will be on, if this helps. I will be on tomorrow morning at my time. So I will be on in about, get math right, Dave. 12. 9 hours and 40. 9. Oh wait. 8 hours and 45 minutes. No, wait. Let me get this. I'm doing math. Hold on, I'm doing math. Like 15 minutes will bring it to 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. my time. 8 hours. 8 hours, 15 minutes. I will be back on 8 hours, 15 minutes. You guys will be asleep, but you know, because you know what I kind of hope for? It eventually evolves. We have like a night crew and a day crew. Like we have an evening crew and a morning crew for me. So I'm gonna have like different. I don't know. It's a crazy one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Until next time.